guess we're cutting now.
No, that's an edit.
Holy shit, my whole phone fell out. Oh, we're done.
What happened? In the spot.
You're welcome. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. What?
You're off guard. Hey.
Oh. I'm Eric. This is Phil. And big congratulations to Uncle Lou 04 last week. He won the bottle of Old Soul that store pick that we had. It's very good. Actually, I liked it enough that I went and bought another bottle. So, but no, congratulations to him. This week we're going to explore a little bit of Michters. These are all bottles that you can get on the shelf at
standard line.
Standard line, right? There's nothing allocated about any of these bottles. All of them are extremely good.
Extremely good.
I would say so. I would say that there. I don't know that there's a bottle of Michters that I've ever had that I would say that it's not swill for sure,
but extremely good.
It's extremely. I mean, honestly, like, have you ever had a Michters that you were disappointed in?
No, but I wasn't expecting it to be extremely good. But they're all good.
They're all good, and I think, like you said, that the worst thing you may get from a bottle of Michters is it's pretty good. So I guess with that being said, we're gonna jump on it. We're doing our blind rubber band system again. Phil poured them in a certain order, and I rubber banded them in a completely different order, and then mixed it all up. So I appreciate all the feedback we've been getting. I know
competition. Competition.
Whatever.
Competition. Loser drinks Malort from our penalty cup. That's our penalty cup. I want to emphasize that.
Wasn't that cup a gift to you from Danielle?
Will be used for negative things only. So remember that.
Ouch. Anyway, apparently Phil has a wise idea that we're gonna start doing competitions in some of these shows.
Just every once in a while.
You want to explain the rules then to our viewers?
We're just gonna try to guess which bottle we're drinking, and whoever gets the most right wins, and the loser drinks Malort.
What if we tie?
Then I'll drink the Malort if we tie.
No, that's not right.
No,
I think if we tie, I think the proper thing to do with Malort is bourbon guys would call a drain pour.
Nope.
I don't think the loser should have. If we tie, there's no winner or loser.
That's getting drank.
Not
whether it's me or you is getting drank. I'm going to drink it.
But that's stupid. That is stupid. Anyway, let's get started. Are we going to go with neutral? We're going to go with the neutral rubber band color as number one.
My left to right, your right to left.
Yeah, I'm going right to left. You go left to right.
That's literally what I just said.
It's okay, man. Grab your glass and start drinking. It smells good. Way better than Malort. Little oak.
Sweet. Soft on the palate.
Yes. But I think in general, Michters is like that.
Get a little tea.
I don't know that I kind of get a little earth tone to it. Like, I guess
that would be
I guess tea.
I
guess we're cutting now.
No, that's an edit.
Holy shit, my whole phone fell out. Oh, we're done.
What happened?
Take two.
All right.
Wow, that was kind of a disaster.
As I was saying, maybe butterscotch. It's sweet.
I definitely get more earth tone on this.
Wait, a little tea, but I get a little butterscotch, a little sweet. Okay, definitely earthy though. Maybe a little toffee. Okay, so,
I don't really get much of a nose out of this.
I do.
Yeah, okay, I get a little smokiness.
A little oakier.
You get any charred? I get like charred oak.
A little spice.
Speaking of char, one of the cool things about Michters is that they toast their barrels before they char them. I think like the whole idea behind that is what they try to do is they try to like, I guess, manipulate the wood a little bit before they char it, so that way it kind of interacts with the whiskey a little bit differently. Michters does a lot of cool stuff like that. Like they barrel them, a little bit lower proof.
So only one of these is a bourbon, correct? I think only one is.
Mm-mm.
Which one? The other one, we got one rye and two whiskeys, right?
True. You gotta try it.
Yeah. This one,
I get definitely more charred oak on that.
I'm getting more out of this one.
Out of the second one?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not talking about oak. I'm just talking about a little more complex. The first one's your.
Ooh, the third one so far is it in my mind has this, in my opinion, has the sweetest nose.
So do you think it's the bourbon?
It could be the sour mash.
Could be the sour mash.
Because isn't sour mash supposed to be a little sweeter, just in general?
I kind of get a similar finish with all these. Just going back to them.
This one has the least amount of heat to it. I think it's got the least amount of burn to it.
I'm not getting any burn on the first one.
No, I definitely got more burn on the second one. I get more of a grassy note on the first one.
I can see that.
The third one definitely. I don't know, man. It's got a really sweet nose to it.
Take a little swim in that. It's the third one.
Mm-hmm.
A little cinnamon.
I get a hint. I get a
little
hint.
Cinnamon there.
I get a little nuttiness also. I get like almost like pecan.
I can see a little nuttiness.
Not like beam nuttiness, not like peanut butter, but definitely closer to like a pecan.
This is for this one.
Oh, that's different.
A little funky.
Yeah. But it's funky in you know what's weird is like all three of them the last three have a sweetness to them.
That's earthy. I'm not getting that sweetness I got on the first four.
And it's crazy. One of these is a rye, and I haven't gotten a distinct rye flavor out of any of them.
If I had to guess, I would say this was the rye.
Are they all the same proof? I know Michter's.
Put me on the spot.
I know they're right in front of you.
I don't want to have to look. That's embarrassing.
Look.
43, 42, so no, 41.7.
They're all about the same.
45.7.
They're all in that 86 to 90 range, I believe.
So this one's the hottest.
I feel like the first one tasted the hottest.
I felt like the first one was not hot.
None of them are hot. None of them. I mean, but then again, I think the highest proof's 90 proof, right? You said one's 45?
This one's 45.7.
Yeah, so 96. I'm sorry, 91.
So if I'm going to guess this one's the rye, then I'm going to say... I'm getting that tea on this one. So I'm going to say... Well, do you have a favorite?
Initially, 3 is my favorite. Blue is my favorite.
Okay. I don't know if I have a favorite.
1 has the least complexity to it.
I agree with that.
I would say if I had to guess, and it's only a guess, I'm going to say the neutral rubber band is the whiskey. I'm going to say that's just the regular unblended American whiskey. Although it's got a little bit.
I'm going to say one of these two is the whiskey. So I just gotta. I'm going to say this is the rye 4. And I'm going to say this is sour mash.
The first one.
I'm gonna say the first one's sour mash because it just tastes like a mash. It's just a mash.
I don't know. 3.
It's just a mash.
3. You remember I said earlier 3's nose wasn't there. Like it's there now. It's pecan. Like I get pecan out of it.
I think I'm leaning towards red being my favorite. Getting a little more tea, getting a little more sweet notes from this one. A little more vanilla, a little toffee.
I'm leaning towards blue. Maybe being the sour mash.
Well, that was
I'm going yellow. Yellow is the bourbon.
Okay. Well,
just because, and I'm only saying that because it's the hottest.
Okay, so we're gonna be totally opposite.
So I'm going yellow bourbon.
I'm going yellow as rye.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1 as rye.
And I'm gonna go 1 as sour mash.
I'm gonna go 2 as whiskey, I believe I said.
These 2 are the toughest for me.
They're very tough. Like it's tough to judge any of those. Like I'm gonna say my favorite is between yellow and blue.
I don't. My favorite's between red and blue, and I think this is the bourbon and the whiskey, obviously, because that's all I got left.
I think blue is sour mash. Which is weird though, because like I wouldn't feel like the sour mash would be like nutty like that.
Okay. I think this is the whiskey and this is the bourbon. So I'm gonna go sour mash, bourbon, whiskey, rye.
I think I'm gonna go rye, whiskey, sour mash, bourbon.
So we guess nothing the same. Nice. Malort time.
I hope we're both wrong.
Well, I'm sure we're both wrong somewhere.
I hope we're both wrong on all of them.
That's gonna be hard.
She said.
I got my sheet.
Yeah, I really. I want to say that this is the bourbon, but it's got the finish on it doesn't have a bourbon finish. And you think that's the rye?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get rye out of it.
It doesn't smell like a rye.
I don't taste rye on it. I think I lean into word, but I like it. I'm not disappointed with any of these. I like all of them, but the blue one, whatever the blue one is very pecan, and I'm sure my cousin's going to chime in on why I'm getting that tasting note when he finds out what these are. Because he's really good. Him and Todd.
I'm tasting what you're tasting.
Him and Todd are extremely good.
The blue one's a little kind of that savory bready.
Yes, it's almost like it's almost wheated, but not. I know none of these are wheated.
I'd agree. That's the closest one to a wheated profile. So it might be bourbon.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Like I said, this is in my mind. I mean, I hate to say it. It may be the bourbon.
Okay.
I mean, but
just give me your final answer.
Well, I know that the bourbon is the highest proof, and I feel like yellow is the highest proof, and I think I'm trying to eliminate it by that. But taste-wise, this tastes like a really good bourbon. All right. I guess what I'm gonna. Oh wow, that twist. The blue. It's got a sweet finish, almost like it could be a sour mash. And I think I said one of these two is the sour mash.
Kill me, dog.
I'm gonna go rye.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bourbon. I'm gonna go sour mash whiskey.
Okay. I'm for sure going sour mash. For sure rye.
So we flip those two.
Flip those two.
And we probably flip the middle two.
Probably.
Because what did I say? This is the whiskey. Yeah, whiskey, sour mash.
Then I will say. I mean, I kind of want to say this one's the bourbon, but you did that.
No, it didn't.
No?
No, yellow's bourbon.
I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to say bourbon whiskey.
And I'm going whiskey.
Okay.
Sour mash for
ready?
blue. Well, don't you need me to get my sheet? To let you know?
That's why I asked if you're ready.
From left to right. Yellow.
1 straight rye.
You had that one right.
Rye.
Okay.
Okay.
Blue was number 2.
Blue. Small batch whiskey.
You had that right. Okay, well.
But I could definitely see that being a bourbon. It was the sweetest one. Okay. 3.
Neutral.
Sour mash.
All right, well, I lost.
I was disappointed in the sour mash.
I was very disappointed in the sour mash.
That was my.
Two of these were neck pours though. So like, I mean, I guess let's put that out there. And then 4, what was 4 was the.
That just leaves the bourbon.
No.
Right?
I think it was the whiskey.
Well,
so
4 was small batch bourbon. Yeah, because this one was the whiskey.
Oh, I had that right then.
Whiskey? No.
No, I said not the yellow. I said the rye was the bourbon. Okay. Well, did you have a particular favorite?
The red was my.
What was blue?
Blue was that the third one?
Blue was second.
Was the whiskey.
Wow. And then I'm curious.
So my favorite was the bourbon.
Okay. I'm curious. I thought your favorite was the rye. I thought you.
No, this one was my favorite. Okay. Oh, that's the reason I have some of this left.
Okay. Before I completely destroy my palate with that nasty shit.
Malort penalty.
I'm picking the rules next time, and I'm
What
gonna.
you got there? What are you doing?
This is just some notes that I had on some of the mixture stuff. I wanted to have a little bit more informed.
I'm gonna read off
knowledge. Let's see.
Please don't.
Philip decided that Malort would be a good penalty, and I steadfastly disagree.
That's quality video.
Disagree. All right, so I guess I'm going to take my loser's shot, his ugly ass glass. I'm not drinking that whole pour.
Yeah, I'll drink whatever you don't drink.
No, you won't.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of it.
See y'all next week. You know, full cut. By fucking babbling, man.
Seems like we need to start cutting our videos short. Jesus Christ, why'd you do that?
Because I can cut it and edit it if I have to.
Oh, God. It's just really good. It's one of the really good ones. I think what you're trying to say, man.
And then listen to y'all bitch about the video.
The more we do this, the longer it's going to be.
That's what she said.
It's inappropriate. This is
I don't even know where the hell I'm going to pick this up. I feel like this week is getting worse with the bullshit. I hate this motherfucker.
He hates me.
Let's see. Unlike last week, one of us knows that the door is locked.